You know, a lot of people are under the impression that having a boyfriend, having a girlfriend is an extra cost. That it costs money to do things, that it costs money to grow a relationship, to spend amazing moments. And I completely, utterly disagree with that ideology. A relationship is not about the things that you can do, it's about the moments that you spend with each other. Now, I say all of this because every Tuesday, my girlfriend Lucille and I trade off planning dates for one another. And this week, we added a small rule, a small, I guess you would say, challenge to do everything that we would normally do on a date for just $1. I'm talking food, drinks, entertainment, romantic energy, all for just $1. Oh man, today is the day. The day when I bring a pretty important part of my personal life into, I guess, like social media, YouTube life. Like, to be honest, in a lot of these videos, it's more of me just going around and showing you guys like cool things to do. But this, I don't know, it's like making me, I feel a tiny bit vulnerable. And also on the other spectrum of things, I'm kind of nervous in how the date's going to go. So it's like nervousness, vulnerability at its height. But also I'm incredibly excited for all of this. So let's go pick up Lucille. Hello. Okay, Lucille. How excited are you for our first dollar date ever?
A bit scared though, like we've never been on a dollar date before.
So yeah, Lucille has absolutely no clue what we're going to be doing on this dollar date, but really like how I wanted to plan this date was to have a date that was similar to how we would normally do one.
Should I say something?
I don't know. So normally what we would do, we would start off with like something like a goûter, like something like a pre-drink, right?
Yes.
So I found a place that not only offers free wine, but offers like a total wine tasting. So, how's it going? Good. Is this the Italian wine tasting?
This is.
Awesome, okay.
We have 3 reds from Italy today.
Wonderful, okay.
So the first is the Hilbert Forêt.
Okay.
And it's actually kind of crunchy red fruit, strawberry, raspberry, little cherry, and then the very floral, kind of dried rose petal.
Yeah.
White flower, geranium type thing going. This is my favorite red to bring for a dinner party.
Dinner, a prime moment for a date, something that can only be defined as a date-worthy meal, which makes it pretty hard because having a date-worthy meal for just $1, it takes some planning. So when I was thinking what we could do for $1, I thought of one word: picnic. A picnic can be both romantic and also sometimes even better than a restaurant. So right now I'm headed to my go-to market in Chinatown where I'm gonna try to put together something that's date-worthy.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Now when I went into the supermarket, I thought of an absolutely crazy idea, an idea that I thought was impossible. The idea was somehow to recreate like a fine dining restaurant experience where you would have 5 courses. And let me tell you guys, I absolutely hit the jackpot. I hit absolute gold. I mean, I got 2 plantains for 45 cents, bean sprouts for 10 cents, a carrot for 11 cents, an eggplant for 29 cents, leaving me with 5 cents. So it's time to start cooking a 5-course meal.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
I mean, not only did they have amazing wines, but like the people they were talking to us, they were like teaching us about the wine, right?
Yes, it was so interesting. You could really tell this guy knew what he was talking about.
So not only a free drink, but also an incredible way to learn more about wine. Okay, now Lucille.
Que pasa?
What is like the #1 thing that we share in common, like have a mutual love for?
Food.
Yeah, exactly. But seeing that we're on $1 today, seeing that our dinner is going to have to cost either $1 or less, do you think that we can get something that's, you know, up to our standards of a good and also like a discovery of a meal?
Of course. We live in Chinatown, so we can do anything now.
Now, normally we would go to a restaurant, but seeing that we do only have $1 and we have to feed 2 of us here, it wasn't exactly easy to find a meal. But as we are arriving to Washington Square Park right now, I think you may have an idea of what we're going to be eating. Now, this isn't just any regular picnic, Lucille. This is about to blow your mind right now. We have 1 course, 2 courses, 3 courses, well, the 4th, but the biggest course, and a 5th course, making a total of 5 courses. So in these 5 courses here, we have honey glazed carrots, fried plantains and McDonald's butter, bean sprout salad with barbecue sauce from McDonald's, marinated eggplant with soy sauce from my local Chinese shop, and plantain ice cream. Lucille, did you think you were going to be eating a 5-course meal tonight?
No.
I'm pretty impressed. This is
really
awesome,
good.
no?
Yes, good job. Well, I'm waiting to taste it though.
Lucille doesn't think I'm a good cook.
No, that is not true. I think you're a good cook. You're an amazing cook. Since day one, you impressed my friends when you cooked, what was it, a pumpkin soup for them. So
Thank you. All right, so shall we start the romantic picnic?
please.
I really hope she likes this.
Stars shining bright above you.
Are you doing both first?
Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me.
Entertainment, one of the most difficult things to choose when you actually have a larger budget for your date. But when you have only $1, it makes things actually surprisingly easier. And before you guys go crazy and say like, how can that be? Let me just explain. When you think of the entertainment that you do with your date, you think of your interest and also their interest. And for most people, this list is absolutely like massive. And when you have a bit of a big budget, this long list, it can be a bit complicated. But when you only have $1 to spend, things, they're a little bit more direct. So an interest that both me and Lucille share in common is music. Now, normally for these concerts, they do cost money. But for one, luckily in New York City, the music scene is absolutely massive, and actually a lot of the shows are completely free.